4 years ago, I made a Baiken combo guide that got over 100,000 views, and that's likely because Baiken is the most famous waifu in fighting games, and I don't think I need to explain why. Today's video is sponsored by Royal CD Keys. Find yourself some amazing games and cheap software like Windows 11 Pro for $3.07. Use my link in the description below for a special discount. Now alright, it's Baiken time, the character that everybody pretends to main. Why? Because she's the most famous waifu in fighting game history. And for a fun fact, she was also the first female boss character in fighting games as well. She was a secret boss. And I won't lie, I'm on the hype train as well, but Baiken is actually quite different in this game. If you want a quick example, check out her throws. It attaches a rope to the opponent and now they're stuck with me until the rope breaks. Although if I'm being honest, I'm pretty sure most of us prefer being stuck with Baiken. Alright, but now it's time to check out these normals. Let's check out the punch. Okay, pretty standard. Hits you with the hilt of her sword. Pretty cool. Crouching punch hits you right in the kneecaps, taking out the knees. Okay, the kicks. Okay, pretty good range on the crouching kick. I like it. Standing kick. Oh, that's a really good standing kick. That has some good range on it. I'm excited. All right, but how about the slash? Oh, that's some amazing range on the slash. That does make sense. She's a samurai character. Ooh, that crouching slash brings out the mace. Oh, that's so sick. That's so cool. So she has a mechanical arm. Okay, you think she's missing an arm? Yeah, technically true, but she has a mechanical arm to replace it. And as you're about to see, this mechanical arm can be pretty much anything. It's constantly transforming, but now it's time for the heavy slash. Whoa, that's quick. That is so fast for a heavy slash. Okay, crouching heavy slash. Yo, that's a godlike sweep. I think she had that in the last game too, but my goodness, look at the range on that thing. Oh, that's so sick. And yo, I just learned that heavy slash also bounces the opponent off the wall when they're close to the corner, so that's gonna be great for combos and all that amazing stuff. All right, and now it's time for the dust. Ooh, just a giant Rasengan. Okay, that's pretty sick. What's the sweep? Okay, that's crouching dust. Hits twice. Okay, I'm totally on board for a double hitting sweep. That's amazing. And now it's time for the jumping attacks. Jumping punch. Okay, pretty standard move. Got a pretty bad hitbox on it, I'm not going to lie, but it's okay. It's probably good for combos, just not good for jumping in. How about jumping kick? Whoa, she aims upward. Wait, did I hit him with my thigh? That's weird. I can hit him with my thigh on the way down, or is it a knee? Is it her knee hitting him? Can it cross up? No, I do think it's her foot that's actually hitting him, but it has a really low hitbox on it, so she can also hit you with her thighs. Once again, I don't think many guys would complain. Getting hit by Baiken's thighs would be pretty amazing. Even so, this move seems more like an air-to-air, so if the opponent jumps, you can jump, meet them in the sky, and catch them and get a combo going that way. Jumping slash! Oh, once again, the mace comes out. That's so sick. That's your jump in, baby. That is amazing. What's the hit stun like on that thing? Probably not very good. We're playing Guilty Gear. Yeah, and the range on it's amazing, so you can still like confirm it out of the air, stuff like this. Right, and get a combo going that way, so its range is definitely amazing, especially if you have a bar. But now it's time for jumping heavy slash. Ooh, look at the wind up on that thing, but hits directly below Baiken. Can it actually cross up? I'm not sure if it can or not. I know it hits where the blade is, but I'm not sure if it can cross up for that exact reason. Even so, still a really good move, a great vertical hitbox. And now it's time for the jumping dust. I really hope they didn't change this move. Yes, it's still here, the giant cannon. Oh, I love this move so much. One of my favorite jumping attacks in fighting game history. Once again, an air-to-air, just like her jumping kick, but it's also fantastic for extending combos. But that's because it bounced the opponent off the wall, and it does still do that. Oh, fantastic. So the idea is to get your opponent airborne, jump in the air, do a string, and then end with dust, and then keep the combo going because you'll land first. But that's it for the normals, so now it's time for the command normals, and as you can see, she has 4, including her throw, because as we saw earlier, it attaches the rope. But first up, we have forward punch. Ooh, I like that. I like that move. That's going to be a decent anti-air, which is universal in this game. Don't underestimate her forward punch. Not only is it a decent anti-air, but it's also fantastic for extending combos, whether it's after a crouching kick or a standing punch, any of that stuff. But then we have forward kick. Oh, fly in with the big boot. Okay, I like that move. That's a fun move. Can that be done like here? Oh, it doesn't reach in time. It has the range, but it's not quite fast enough. Dang it, that'd be so sick. Can you do like regular kick? Okay, that works. So this move, like standing kick, has fantastic range. You can chain that into forward kick, but only at closer ranges. Darn it! At max range, you won't get it, but even so, still a really awesome move to have. And then we have forward heavy slash. What's this? Oh, okay, big range on this thing, a big boy. Is it an overhead? I'm gonna tell Kai to block low. No, it is not an overhead, but it's still a good big boy damage move. So I'm guessing it's great for combos, like after standing slash. Yeah, that's gonna be the idea. Standing slash, this move. Nope, doesn't combo. Never mind. Yeah, you can't really chain into this move very easily, so I imagine it's going to be done mid-combo after a launcher or a wall bounce, something like that, because otherwise this move be kind of slow. And for the final command normal, we have the throws. The forward throw and back throw, like you saw earlier, attach a rope to the opponent, which means they are stuck with Baiken for a short period of time, and that's going to be amazing for this character in every matchup except for Potemkin. And next up we have the special moves, and this first one, the Mat of Doom, is way more than meets the eye. I know it seems super goofy, and it is animation wise. I have no clue how she summons this thing from nothing, but trust me, this move is one of her best attacks. In fact, I dare say this special move is one of the most infamous projectiles in fighting game history, and that's because when done from the air, it just stays on screen the entire time. It doesn't matter if you hit Baiken, it doesn't matter if you hit the mat with the projectile, it will stay on screen. It's that devious. And what that means is you can throw the opponent like this, jump back, and then just summon the mat. And look at that, it's guaranteed wake up pressure every time. If they do anything, the mat has a very high chance of hitting them, and if the mat hits them, you get a full combo if your reactions are fast enough. Not to mention, this move also launches the opponent to extend combos, so yeah, it's your go-to combo machine, especially in the corner. And just in case you don't believe me when I say this move defeats projectiles, I'm gonna have Kisuke throw a projectile and you're just gonna watch it lose. Look at that, boom, just destroys it. Even from the air, it'll destroy it. The timing's gonna be a bit trickier, but look at that. You can advance with a jump and then just summon this mat and keep yourself safe. In fact, if you watch tournaments of previous games, a lot of Baiken players will get the life lead and then just run away while summoning the mat, because chasing after her is almost impossible. You're dealing with her attacks and the mat at the same time. And then we have Kabari. This move is fascinating because the heavy version is actually faster, but that's because the slash version attaches the rope. So look at that, they're stuck to Baiken just like with her forward and back throw. Amazing stuff. In fact, this move will even attach the rope on block, and it pulls the opponent close as well. So even if you don't get the hit, it can still be a great way to keep the opponent close and force them to deal with all your nonsense, including the magic mat. But despite being faster, the heavy slash version is more than meets the eye. You can press heavy slash again and get a follow-up, which is super sick. And get this, you can actually delay the follow-up by holding the button down, and she can even cross through the opponent. I don't know if it's a cross-up, I don't think it hits, but even so, you can still switch sides with the opponent, and you do that by holding heavy slash down. And because this move has great range, it's also your go-to way to end combos, and on top of all of that, it's also plus on block. So yeah, this character is offense personified. Even on block, she can pull the opponent close and then keep her pressure going. And next up we have Yuzunsen. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but this move can only be done while jumping, but it's much more than meets the eye as well because it hits overhead, and you can do this thing instantly off the ground, and I'm gonna teach you how to do that. So what you want to do is treat this move like a down forward attack, right? A quarter circle forward, but then instead of pressing the button, go ahead and go all the way to up forward like you're jumping, and then press the button the second you leave the ground. That's how you get an instant overhead with this move. Now sadly, I don't think it's enough to combo by itself, but you could always Roman cancel and get your combo started that way. So yeah, an instant overhead. This move is going to be very good even at high levels of play. And on top of that mix-up, it's also just a great air attack in general, so whether or not you're going for an air combo or the opponent's jumping and you want to hit them, it's a great air attack in general. In fact, can it cross up? It can cross up. Yeah, this move's gonna be super good. And oh my god, can you imagine combining this move with the rope for a cross up? Oh, look at that, air dash and then just get the cross up. In fact, I could have done it sooner with an instant air dash. Okay, it went too far. So you don't want to do an instant air dash. You want to jump straight up or jump back and then dash and do the move. But oh my god, this cross up combined with the rope is going to be so hard to deal with. And then finally we have Hiragi, or as I call it, a Katy parry. Every parry in a fighting game is a Katy parry for me. So this move works on every attack except for throws and ranged attacks like projectiles. So for a fast example, I'm going to tell Kai to like jump forward and then just do an attack, and I'm going to Katy parry this thing. So check it out. Oh, look at that. Merry-go-round and round we go. She straight up cleans the floor with your body. She sweeps you like she's doing chores. An amazing move. Now be warned, it has to parry immediately. It's not active for that long. Or in other words, if you do it even slightly too early, you're gonna get counter hit, and on top of that, the recovery is super long. I'm gonna hold up and look how long it takes me to jump after missing this parry. Yeah, it's a super risky move. Don't do it all the time. And on top of that, if landed from far away, you don't actually get the throw animation. She just deflects the move, and that's it. There we go. So look at that. I deflect the move, but I don't get the follow-up where I grab them and sweep the floor with them. So that's unfortunate, but it's important to know when playing Baiken. This move does not suck the opponent in every time. Alright, and it's already time for the super. First up, we have down forward slash, and ooh, look at that thigh shot, and boom! An invincible attack that does great damage and is awesome for ending combos. So if you want an easy combo ender, or the opponent's constantly pressuring you and you want to get them off, use this move because it is invincible. However, with that said, what's the range on this thing? I want to test it. How far does it go? Not super far. Oh, but it keeps going, so a lot of players are going to get caught when Baiken first comes out, man. This first week, they're going to try and punish too soon and get caught by the follow-up attacks. That's going to be amazing. However, the sad thing is, I don't think it'll reach if you use the mat to launch the opponent. Well, maybe it might if you go straight into it. Yeah, if you go straight into it, you get the full animation and you get the damage and it wall breaks. Probably important to talk about that. It's scene transitions. Wow, this stage looks beautiful. Oh my god. I want to live here. I wish this place actually existed because I would buy real estate right now and fly out there and y'all would never hear from me again. This place is gorgeous. And then for her second super, Baiken uses a gun. Yeah, she just straight up pulls out a pistol. I kind of wish it was her mechanical arm that fired instead, but this pistol is also really cool. And I like how it's fireworks because, fun fact, gunpowder was originally for fireworks and it became used for guns afterwards. Now unfortunately this super does not have some hype awesome animation or cinematic, it just fires and that's it, but even so, do not doubt how functional this move is. If the opponent messes up and whiffs anything, you can catch him with this super. Not to mention it also wall breaks as well, as long as the opponent's close to the corner, so yeah, it's really, really good. In fact, I'm wondering, can I be super far away and still get the wall break, or do I have to be near him? No, it still wall breaks, period. Look at that, that's incredible. Alright everyone, and that's it for the basic breakdown for Baiken, but now I want to cover some tips for you. So like mentioned earlier, if you land a throw, you want to jump backwards and then summon the mat. That's going to be guaranteed pressure every time on wake up. In fact, every time you knock the opponent down is going to be a great chance to summon the mat. It really is that great of a special move. Never underestimate this move, don't forget about it. Staying close with Baiken is a very big deal because from far away, her normals don't lead to very much unless you want to spend bar on a super. Otherwise, you're not really getting a combo unless you're close, and that's why you want to attach the rope as often as possible, and keep in mind that even attaches on block. And also don't forget the heavy version is plus on block and pulls the opponent close as well, so you can do stuff like this and just keep pressure going. Once again, Baiken is all about offense, so pressure is the name of the game. Throw all the time, attach the rope when possible, and also don't forget to stay at plus frames with the heavy version as well. And then once you are close, do not forget about her instant overhead. This thing is going to be so amazing, especially when combined with a Roman cancel. And then once you have the opponent cornered, do not forget about jumping dust. This move is going to be fantastic for corner combos, I can tell you that already. It's not going to be as good as Xrd, but it's going to be a monster. And finally, do not forget the range on Baiken's far normals. They reach much further than you might think. Her crouching heavy slash especially has way better range than it lets on, but her standing slash is no joke either. And if you land any of these, you can always Roman cancel for a full combo. So yeah, do not underestimate how good this character is at counter poking. If you have any more tips for Baiken, make sure to leave them in the comments down below, and while you're down there, also leave a like if you enjoyed the video. It really does help my channel out a ton. And then keep that combo going by subscribing and ringing that bell, that way you never miss a future video. Make sure to come back next time, and as always, stay underdogs.